What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I'm your host, Sherrod Corn, and you are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about those things you might have heard or even saw. Today, I want to talk about, am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? Now, when I speak of am I my brother's keeper, I mean, I'm talking about in a way of supporting my brothers, being there to listen to them, helping each other out. Because right now, what it seems like in our community is that the black men in our community have a disconnect with one another. It seems like we don't want to help one another out. If one of us reaches to a certain height or whatever, they don't reach back to help out. And hey, if that's not what you want to do, brothers, hey, you don't have to do it. It's not your job. All I'm saying is, it would be nice, instead of you complaining, you'd be willing to do some training. You feel me? But a lot of you all like to complain about the young brothers that's in the hood and all this, that, and the other. But you don't want to do anything to help them. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to give advice. You don't want to put them on with nothing. But you want to complain about it, right? But when it comes to helping a female out, y'all brothers quick to try to give up some information to get them, to get the draws and whatnot. Y'all that do that in a heartbeat. And that mindset, man, is really whack as hell. I was talking to somebody and I was like, damn, I remember going to an event before I learned how to do photography, and it was a guy that was doing photography. I hadn't even had a camera yet, so I was just interested. I bought a book. I started reading, so I asked him a couple questions, and dude did not even want to answer the question. I'm like, bro, I'm no threat to you. I don't even have a camera. In my head, I'm like, I don't even have a camera yet. You know what I mean? And I told him, I was like, look, man, I'm thinking about getting into photography, man, and I was reading some stuff, and this dude didn't want to answer. I said, all right, that's cool. Man, I went to another event, this brother, these guys was like real estate dudes and whatnot. They was there as some speakers. I went and spoke to a couple dudes, man, a couple of the brothers there. And literally, it was as if they was like, oh, back up, man. I ain't trying to, tell you none of this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe me anything. I'm not looking to you to feel like you owe me something. You don't. And every brother's not like me when it comes to speaking to other brothers. I've had a ton of brothers come to me about videography, audio engineering, photography, whatever I can help a brother out on, man. If it's gonna give you a boost, I don't mind helping you out, man. But that's just me. I'm not expecting everybody to be that way, but in the same breath, we can't complain about these young brothers out here. We can't talk shit about them if we're not willing to help them, though. We can't have it both ways. We can't talk shit about them and then not do anything for them. That's whack as hell. I remember Obama came up with that bullshit My Brother's Keeper initiative that had no money behind it. See, they empower black women. They don't empower black men. You feel me? They will not empower black men with programs, with things, they don't want to fund us. I had read somewhere where Goldman Sachs was talking about putting $1 billion in empowering black women. If the agenda to separate us is not real, man, tell me what is. You feel me? But we could get past that. Brothers just need to really start looking out for brothers and seeing what we can do for each other. See what we can do on our own. And I don't know, man. It's disappointing. We watch our neighborhoods deteriorate. We watch some of our women just really speak bad on us as if they didn't get that major hand up. But we had a black man that was president that didn't do shit about anything for black, especially black men. Especially black men. So all I'm saying is, brothers, it's time for us to step up for us. It's time for us to do for us. It's time for us to look out for us. Peace.